Oh, what's up, guys? So it's been about a week since I published my last research paper. It's still actually pending review, but in the meantime, since then, I've actually managed to create another research paper. It's about 11 pages long because, like, the advances that I've made has actually been quite significant. So for the ones that don't know, I'm trying to make this mathematical operating system that can actually be used at the frontier of mathematics. In other words, it's trying to think like a mathematician and trying to be able to actually solve the most complicated problems in math. Now, math is considered to be the language of the universe, and so therefore, if Erdos, the name of this project, can actually solve math, then that in of itself can actually be significant. What you're seeing right now is basically what I've been trying to go do. In layman's terms, for the ones who don't understand any math, what this is saying is that Erdos itself, the name of the operating system that I'm trying to build, has managed to independently solve not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but managed to actually solve, well, five mathematical problems, and it came up with it independently. And so what this paper is trying to go show is that, yes, it managed to solve math, and it even managed to create a theorem and a proof, but it also managed to actually realize like the sort of workflow that showcases it. And so I did try my best to go do like a hostile adversarial check, and I launched the math into Codex, into Opus, into Gemini, and I am and I tried doing it multiple times over just to make sure that the math is correct. Now, those are machines. It still needs to be read by an actual human, but there is a level of rigor that is found. I am really excited about this. I'm actually going to get this submitted to this journal. Let me just go pause. And there's this other thing that I'm really trying to go do. There are these 20 metrics that composes Erdos. Think of them as individual organ/organ systems. And one of the things that I'm really trying to make it learn is actually transfer. In other words, humans have the ability to look at one problem from a different field, let's say mathematics, and when they enter like a different classroom, such as, let's say, English literature, they're able to like apply similar lessons within two different fields. And so what this is actually this dashboard that I've made to try and track a transfer, the ability to go transfer its knowledge into other different fields. And so we've actually derived this actual formula so that we can quantify if this can actually work. And so far, actually is working. And I made sure to a good heart is to make sure that it's actually not trying to overfit the data. And so I'm really excited about this. This is something that I'm trying to do on the side. And these scores right here are basically like the confidence level of the specific benchmarks. So transfer is definitely one of the things that we're trying to do, trying to improve. And of course, here's just like the files just to make sure I'm not, these are the files in which it's trying to go do. So we're trying to solve math, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah, thank you for watching.